poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if you ever meet my gran...
Not... whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio. He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
Revelio.
It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to walk a straight line. Perhaps I'll scout around Belcroft for something to poach. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade.
You can feed a beast, or we
Lucas,
can...
don't
What
tell
was
us.
that? One of you, I heard something.
Revelio. Lucas, don't tell us.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets as how could they possibly enjoy this? There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But Bede...
That's it. Like that it's the word.
Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Join us.
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Lucas, don't tell us.
What was that?
Revelio. Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Yes. A more hushed approach.
Revelio.
Careful! That rope will want its dragon intact!
Than you. Is that you, Royland? I see you. Let me open.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You've made a mistake.
Pathetic!
An intruder!
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Vicious blood!
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon. And the poachers saw us, which can...
Since the dragon...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. At least for now. It'll be hard hiding something like this from...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. Is it... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to insert. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge.
I know we had to do it.
And I'm glad we did it, because it references to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants...
And you think this relic...
Precisely.
I see no...
I'm glad you... When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
Revelio.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian.
I know what I heard. Sebastian doesn't even realize it.
I knew his parents died.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden... Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp. Sebastian and Anne were helpless.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian. Please avoid...
Those...
It would mean a lot.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Revelio. Sendo.
Revelio. My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that
Did she now?
quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would. Hence, I have created a small... None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I... Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way...
A quiz sounds...
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game?
The golden...
No. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269. Which potion is commonly referred to as...
The pepper...
The Tale of the Three Brothers...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy...
I don't have... Revelio.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. There's the fountain. Revelio. You have a new...
Yeah, but first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks. Attend my transfiguration.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know.
You wanted to discuss my progress.
I did. You seem to, and frankly, excelling in...
Thank you.
Now, it seems you've been making good... Of course, the guide isn't the only... I've heard that you can brew an imp. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a value...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with... Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand?
Professor Fick...
It'll be the end of the year in no time, and I'll provide a final assessment at that time. Until then, well done. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training guide... Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Revelio.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Alohomora.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be...
Revelio.
Goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Revelio.
Have you rescued the Thestrals?
going! Go!
Perhaps it's no more happy day.
Petrificus totalis!
Slow down now. There we go.
Show yourself!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Leviosa! Reducto!
Rimney! Incendio!
Almost the last.
Petrificus totalis!
Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
What is Expulso? I could do this all day. Protego!
Petrificus totalis!
What shall you do now?
Incendio!
Petrificus totalis! Sendo! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
I bet that one hurt.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Sender!
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Fel.
Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos. Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now.
Faster, Highwing!
You made a mistake coming here.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Glacier. Arrest the momentum. Pulsar. Sender. Critical.
Now, I'm only trying to lace you. Assignment's all finished.
Revelio. Revelio.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I will.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
I had plenty of
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tense... I've been thinking about those poor... I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
The dragon that attacked...
That attack... Surely you aren't...
Exactly.
Merlin...
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it. There was some... It seems I may have caused you... Rookwood... Don't worry. I shan't press for more. I'll let you know when I have news of her location. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business...
You will regret coming.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. Still on patrol. Up for a bit of time.
There's something there to sound. Who's that? Not quiet enough. Who's that? Over here. These are better than patrol duty.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it. As I mentioned earlier, this relic, if it's in this
I'm ready to... I didn't,
Good. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Bombarda!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
Accio!
here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo! Expelliarmus Incendio! Bombarda!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass.
Revelio.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion.
Wingardium
Problems.
Leviosa.
Often cave-ins.
Confringo.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Accio. Bombarda.
What did you find?
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return.
Of course. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention...
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Bombarda! Here. Also! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso! Revelio. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places that... So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But I shan't press you. Here we go. Something troubling it. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. What did you find?
Looks like... Of course.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperial. It's an so, if you'd like.
It's probably...
I couldn't agree more. You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Oh, how gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo! Linda! Incendio! Linda! Confringo! Leviosa! Bombarda! Imperio! Crucio! Places!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Bombarda! Bingo! Ringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Accio! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Arresto Momentum! Revelio! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum Glacius! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Bombarda! Repulsor! Accio! Revelio! Glacius! Accio! Glacius! Accio! Arresto Momentum! Accio!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
would never end. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
Accio! Then, what do you suppose is meant by...
I have no idea. But we're here for the
I'm willing to ignore what the journal...
Agreed. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous?
Revelio.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Sebastian,
And...
something has to.
Sebastian, what if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be... What? Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But we allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After the...
Fine. Go then. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on. Revelio. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment to change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't
Revelio.
understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Accio! Lumos. Almost. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bingo! Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You ought to cut back on... Was that your bet? Oh!
No! Incendio! Confringo!
Let's get it. Chill smells glowing. Cover up wide. One less human to worry about. Your case.
quite finished. I won't rest until you're dead. I don't think you know who you're hitting.
To the right!
Not with here. We've got this. We'll make them stop.
Oh, stop provoking them! Keep out of the way!
There's nowhere to go. Incendio!
I will handle! Keep out of reach! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
You did what you...
If I have to keep proof...
It might be best to let him calm down.
You may be right.
Pardon me.
What?
Sebastian?
If I hear that either of you continue... Why, Sebastian?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
You idiot! Lolly has and you go and give her cologne.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news.
Well?
I'm afraid he...
I had to stop that... If he...
He also said he cannot excuse...
Huh? That relic. I should send the crest to Anne.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever.
I shall wait to hear...
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where I suspect it's her. Perhaps nabbed her first and...
You got all of that?
You'd be surprised. Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds... Well then.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Worth. She doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Bombarda! Accio! Closer! Cinder! Revelio!
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
Revelio. It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try.
She's leaving! Quickly! Brilliant!
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if If we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see...
Creatures...
The important thing is that... Thank you for doing this with me.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am.
Understandable.
True.
Unless what?
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. How could I have been so blind?
Come now, don't be stingy.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second
Ready
pair?
for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of him?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure. Whenever you're about.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual... That could have been anything.
You know what it...
I am allowed...
Careful. She berated me.
But Mother!
My little gazelle.
If someone... So frustrated. She never listens.
She called you her...
It is specific to me. Self-transfigured. And it is in my gut. That is how I managed to spy.
Now that...
She says that no creature is... But she has used...
She's...
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
What seems to be the problem?
Ymir, all I need is...
I'm afraid I'm all out of
Safe! Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me through.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
When the war is over,
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Somebody there? Hello?
Showing off, are we? I won't rest. There's a crap.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Arrogance.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through. It will be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Ah, wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringo. Hello?
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
Raiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before. For better or for worse, we're in.
I have a brother who works at...
Bombarda. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I won't bet.
That's very advanced, isn't it? Good for you.
I will make you pay.
You think this is funny?
You up, down in the end.
I don't believe it.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Lord conjure stairs.
Confringo. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome...
We have another fight on our hands. Confringo!
I won't confess the likes of me. rather unwise coming back this way.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
We can have a look around in peace. Expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. Confringo, Finger, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Accio, Closer, Revelio, Bombarda, Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Moranweem has suffered. Should we head there now? Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my...
I do, but not all...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten...
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening.
Why would I listen to someone so...
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
Thrilled to hear that Black is being put in charge. Our families have been friends for centuries.
Lumos.
Yes, Professor Vince does drone on a bit. But have you ever got him really?
Revelio.
Oh,
Revelio. Lumos.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Lodgok is... Revelio. Highwing! Go! A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of Damn Bragbor and his blasted...
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work... Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recent... They described repositories that Bragbor had been...
What do you mean,
Large, magically fortified receptacles. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate them. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
Rookwood Castle. Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry what... Thus, many goblins, myself included, have... Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magic... He is determined to...
Here comes my friend Amit.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak
Oh, Baka.
Enough. Please do...
well, yes.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that.
I can, sir.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can...
What written plans? And why can't you...
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot... All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the...
Amit and I can do that.
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us. Revelio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
How nice.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Watch your step round here. What's that shit? You don't know who you're playing, find us! You explain the stench.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Ready to fight!
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
You almost had a lucky start! You are such arrogance! I've been fighting since before you were born. Pity. Not quite. Was that your best? You're afraid to fight! Meant for me? spells glance off of them. Easily died.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy.
Revelio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Here. Revelio. Accio. Arresto Memento. Leviosa. Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an... Right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Get my hands on Fade or that student. What was that? That was physical!
One less human to worry about.
away with that.
You can't stop us. Was that your best? There you are.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio.
Clever.
Bombarda. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have...
Understood? Your goblin secrets are safe with me. But... without further ado, adieu.
They're building in...
I fear you are correct.
I've been wondering about something else you...
Yes? I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I could just have it.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something.
Most trouble.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival.
Wait, is the next trial in the head...
It is. I had hoped that when the time... Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.